Alright, as usual, we always start off with new files for Fruity Loops. And once you do that, no matter what Fruity Loops you use, that's what you do first. Okay, how many bars would you like for your song to have? That's in the little corner. You select how many numbers you would like. I usually do 18. That's the preferred number so you can have a nice song all the way through even. Okay, now tempo. It always starts off at 140. So you want to bring that tempo down or you'll be like rapping super fast. Unless that's what you like. I say I bring mine down to about 92. Okay. You always need sounds when you get ready to put a song together. So you want to come over here to your browser, and most of the sounds that you inject into your Fruity Loops will be inside of your packs. And I stuck mine called A Bass, but it's inside of Bases, which is a folder. So I'll open that folder up, and here's A Bases. That's what I want, but I see bass and I want that. Okay, but let me open A Bases up, which is a folder that has like maybe 3 or 4 gigs of sound. Okay, MP. I'm selecting from certain folders now. Let's go down here. Okay, I'll take that. You know, we making a song from scratch. I don't know how it's gonna come out. We're just gonna do this. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's hot. So let me put that up here, and I took that from here and I'm taking the claps out for it. Bam. Okay. Now let's get started. We already set our tempo and our bars. So now we got our sounds from this list. Now we can come over here and get more sounds. As you left click, come down to insert channel, and you'll see a list pop out. Sometimes I get, let's see, FL keys. That's a piano. You would like that. It's pretty tight. Okay. That's just one sound in there besides that bass sound. Let me tap on the bass right quick. Come on, bass, where you at? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's put that over there. Now, what else? Let me get another sound from over here. You always want to make sure you got all the sounds that you would like to have inside of your thing before you get started, because, you know, makes it a lot easier to function and operate. Get started, and then you decide you want some sounds, and you got to go search for them in the middle of making a song. I don't think you want to do that. So now I want my synths. Get that. Bam. Okay. Here's a trick I'm about to show you about Fruity Loops. See, most people don't know this, and maybe they do. But let's start at the top. Start with kick. And these little windows pop out, okay? So each time you click on one of these, the window for that one will pop out. Okay, the first one, first track is a kick. I'm coming down here to its functions. And Let's see. Let's go to ends. Select ends. Now you see how this little line is like slanted? That's why the beat is already off before you get started. You want to come to, what is that? ATT. That's what it is. You want to come to ATT, pull it down, and that will pull that back in place where it should be. So your beats will come out right. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, that's one. Okay, let's do this one. And for the ones you can't do that for, well, sometimes you have to find an empty track, copy the sound over to that track, straighten it out like that, and then bring it back. In some cases, you don't have to do that with programs, period. But if your system got a lot of stuff on it and it's slow and you're having problems with keeping the beat on time, that's one good way of doing it. And another way is when you go back into editing and straighten it out manually. Now, let's get started with creating a beat. I don't usually use the metronome because I don't need it. Because if you lay your stuff right here, it's already on time. Like for instance, let's put the hi-hats. I'll go all the way across with the mouse. Let you hear it. Basically, that's my hi-hats. But with any sound, if you wanted to fatten your sound up, because a lot of people complain about Fruity Loops that the sounds are not fat enough. Well, copy, which I copied that track. Now, I'm going to clone channel. You can do that like 3 times for each one you want to make fat, right? So now we got hi-hat 2. And I'm going to put what I copied into that track, and you'll hear the difference in sound as it builds up. See how much stronger that sounds? Okay, I'm going to do one more. Let's clone channel. Go to edit on that track and paste. Okay. Now, here's the left and right. This is how you do it. What you do is, out of those 3 tracks, you pan one to one side, and you pan the other one to the other side, and leave the one in the middle as is. Then your sounds will be floating around the speakers just right? Now, let's see. I'm going to put the snare in, which was a clap, but I changed it to snare. Okay. Let's clone that channel because I want to fatten that up. I always want that to be fat. Copy, go to edit, then copy, then go back to the channel that you cloned and paste your copy. You know, I can do that another time, but I'm not going to waste too much time on it, on copying and doing all that. You get the idea. I'm just going to go ahead and put this beat together so we can finish off the song. Now, you can either do it by the keys. Wait a minute. Okay, we're on kicks. Now, you can do it by your keys or by the keyboard, my little mini. But today, I'm going to do it with the mouse. think I might have to change it up in here. I'm gonna see. No, I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Now I go here to edit after left clicking, copy. So now I'm copying the beat. Now I'll go back here, left click. I want to fatten it up. So I want to clone that channel. You want to clone those channels at least 3 times and then pan 2 of them to different sides. Paste. Okay. Now I threw an 808 in there, right? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Now, get this out the way. Okay, we're gonna put the 808s in with the mouse. Turn that down some, because I know that's bumping. I mean, you don't have to have the 808s going all the way through there like that. Okay, we're going to copy. Then we're going to clone channel. Then we're going to go back, left click onto this channel. Then hit edit and paste. So now that brought that 808 up a little more and made it hit harder. So if I was to do that like 3 times, you know, them speakers would really be bumping out of proportion. Now, let me go to the keys. Where is the keyboard? Okay. I'm finna find something. But I'm going to do it from the keys. Some of them might not strike, so it's the other one over. Okay, I'm gonna just go with that. Now that was a practice play. Now I'm gonna go ahead and record. Let me see, where was I? Okay, I'm gonna record that and turn that into a song. Okay, you ready? You have to hit record. You have to hit this record button. First, let me stop it. Hit record. And then, if you want to, you don't have to just hit play there right here. You can hit play on the space bar when you're getting ready to hit your notes. You know what I'm saying? So you'll already be there. You won't have to be distracted by the mouse. But because I know where I'm going, it don't matter. Or did I? Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. All right, you ready? Remember, you can't record until those numbers drop right back down to 0. Okay. Stop. Okay. take record off, then go to the track you just recorded. I'm going to let you hear how it sounds. Of course, it's going to be off because I know I messed up in the beginning, but I continuously played the key because I can go back into it and fix it. Check this out. It's off right here. Now, I'm going to stop that. I'm going to show you how to go into this and fix that. Left click and a screen like this will pop out. So this right here, copy by touching it. No, I don't want that to come out. That was an accident. But anyways, so since I touched it, I already copied it. Now I delete it by left clicking it. Then I put it back, and it's putting it on that line. It took it from how it was past that line on there. And this one right here, well, it was short. It shouldn't have been that short. So I dragged it to where it needed to be and stretched it. And this one is off because it should be on that line. Now that's on. Now this one is off because it should be there on that line. That one's not on time. I'm just looking at visually. I can look at notes and see when they're not on track. I don't know about this one. I'm going to leave it and see what happens. Hit play by pressing. Yep, they're off. Still off. Doom, doom. It should hit way before then. I'm gonna pull it. I'm pulling on them now. I'm letting you hear me do errors and all. Too soon. Too late. Okay, it's still off, but let me show you something else you can do. Stop it. Go to this little screen in the corner where you see the little keys. Go to Tools. And then you can hit Quantize. And don't say OK right away because you want to listen to some of them. And see what you got. And I'm going to hit play. Shit. I guess I have to be playing. Like that threw that on just about, besides those first two notes. I didn't like none of that. So let me go. Other than that, sometimes a person like me, I'll just say fuck it. I didn't like none of it, so guess what? I'm finna delete all of it. Fuck that. Left click. How you delete all that mess? You come here, click on that, and just start deleting. Especially when you don't like something you just did. Okay. Now let's do something else. Same track. That sound like. Shit, let's try something. This is off the head freestyle beat making. Fuck it. I'll make something out of that shit. Oh shit. Why didn't it start? Oh, I accidentally hit the space bar. Ah, that's them trees. Here we go. Stop. Now, the same way I showed y'all how to go in there. The track you just made, left click it. This will pop out. Now once again, let's just listen to it. Too soon. Okay, let's fix this. See how I went in there and fixed those notes to be right on time. Now that was the second time around. The first time I messed up bad. I just was like, this is not working out. So boom, I got that straight. Now those tracks that I put in already. Now what I can go and do is come here, copy that I just made. Let's copy and put it on Saturus. Oh man, I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but you know what I mean. Let's get those windows out of my way. That always happens. I hate that. Now, copy that. Go to edit. Go to paste. Boom. See, it gives the music a little more character than what it usually would have had. the bass and get something going. I'm gonna double the bass. So let's go ahead and go to clone channel. Now I got 2 basses, but I'm only gonna work with 1 for now. I need to turn that bass up some, so I gotta come here, turn it up. And let me turn these sounds down. I want to add an extra sound into it, so I'll come over here. I'm not used to like looking at this through a camera, so give me some time. Now all that you see, that's just out of 1 folder. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know what my problem is. I'm stuck in these folders. The sound I'm looking for is not even in the folder. There we go. Hit the wrong button and all this other stuff pop up. This is what I want. Now remember what I told you about when you pick a sound and you get ready to use a new one, you touch this, that will pop out. You come to ends and always bring that back that way, because that's ATT. Bring it back, because if you don't, that particular sound will be off. Now, I already copied the sound I wanted, so I'm gonna paste it now. Turn it down some. I just want a blending sound, so it'll sound like something. Now let me go back to the bass. I turned those sounds down a little so I can hear the bass. I'm looking for sounds. I'm looking for a rhythm to play. But because I don't know these keys by heart on the keyboard, like I do on the piano, you run into those problems. So figure out how you want to play it before you get started like this also. It'll save you some time. Oh shit. Now I'm turning it into some Michael Jackson shit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run with it. Just a little bit. Now stop it. You on the track you want to record on. Okay. Now hit record. And you can hit play up there, or you can come down here and just hit the space bar. And you have to wait until that comes down to about 0 before you start. Fuck. Now, accidents like this can happen too. I didn't even want this screen. What is this? The screen popped up on accident. Let me stop that. That was a mistake. I couldn't even play the song that I was trying to play because okay, I don't have to, it didn't record anything, so I don't have to undo anything. So now, be safe about this. Let's stop. Let's hit record again. And it was based